The embarrassing thing about Dragon's Dogma 2. Here's the thing. If you want to change your character in Dragon's Dogma 2, you can't. Once you pick a character, you're done. Let's say you want to change the way your face look. You could get a facelift for $2. Let's say you're like, I accidentally made my character black. You could be white for $2. Michael Jackson would have got a steal on this game. All I'm saying is, bro, is that this game is charging you for crazy things. You can buy a key to get out of jail for 99 cents. The list of things that they're charging you for are ridiculous. Now, see, I've been a Dragon's Dogma 1 player, DD1, for years, bro. I had over 500 to 600 hours in the game. And, bro, to me, it's just absolutely embarrassing because you're stealing all the excitement of what people should be talking about, which is the gameplay. Now you're making us talk about these microtransactions. It's way more. You could buy waystones. You could buy so many different things in the game. They want you to really pay to get through the game when this is not a live service game. This is a single player game, bruh. You know what? I'm not going to lie, though. They got a pretty good idea because I wish I could just pay my girl $2, forget about all the cheating I did. Okay, I ain't really cheat. I'm just... Wish I could make my wife happy for $2. Okay, I'm not married, but, you know. Giving me basically one save slot is weird. I think any stan or anybody will agree. One save slot is crazy. Why? There's like no reason for it. It's the most unorthodox thing that you can go ahead and mess with. Like, that's just weird to me. It's like you're trying to tell me, play my game once and stop. I think that's just so weird. You know how many times in a video game, me and yourself has played a game, saved it, create a new save file, just so you can lock things in, go try a new character. Because the thing that's so important about this, because at the end of the day, like, the game is good. It's just the greed that ruins things. Greed ruin good things, and that's the main problem with me, is that I already paid you the money to acquire your game. Now you want me to pay you more to have basically the full disclosure of the game is weird to me. A single player, it's not like it's a free-to-play live service game. It's not that. Bro, I already paid you the full money for it. So when you really think about it, for some players that don't really know that they're being taken advantage of, and some players just quite frankly don't care. Some players is going to pull it down to, bro, it's just 99 cents. Okay, bro, my bad. And it's just the housing market is out of control. Those comparison makes no sense, but I'm just telling you just how it is. You could complain about that. I could complain about this. It's just, you just don't do it. Because when you think about it, you basically end up almost paying $80 to $100 for the game. That's the deluxe edition. And if you buy the deluxe edition, you end up paying even more. So they pocket even more money, which is crazy to me because you shouldn't be able to do that.
It's not my fault you messed up your character, Capcom.
It's actually insane. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. You can't do that. You shouldn't do that. And if you love your players, your customers, you shouldn't do that as well. But like I said, the good thing about today's generation, as much as some of it may seem like it's going over the top, you have to go over the top. You have to attack these companies, because if you don't, then they keep getting away with it. You guys remember when microtransactions was running rampant, going crazy? It was in every game. Why? Because they were making so much money off of it. They were just bullying, shaking people by their ankles in the air. Until people started getting on them, then it started slowing down. You have to go out of your way to make sure that you hold your favorite companies accountable for what it is they're doing, because these niggas don't love you, but we love them. And that seems to be the disconnect. That's the problem, is that we love them, but they don't love us. We love what they do because bringing our favorite games to life, but they don't love us most of the time for playing it. They just see us as a cash grab to get more out of us. If they could get away with it, your favorite company would do it in a heartbeat. If there was no backlash for it, your favorite company will immediately have microtransaction in your favorite game, no matter what your favorite game is. Because at the end of the day, it's all about making money. It is all about them profiting. And if they profit, each quarter is better, they're going to do it more. Oh, you want this? This your favorite thing? You want to be able to use your Kamehameha wave? You want to use it? $4.99. You want a key charge? $2.99. You want to do the spirit bomb? $10.99. If they could, they would literally charge you for everything. And simply because the people who love and make these games, who want you to have it, isn't the people that's behind the table on how you receive it. It's the big bosses up in the building on like, bro, let's just charge them for this. And that's the problem. Those are the people that we got to really change out. So I don't, Dragon's Dogma going through this doesn't make me happy because I love Dragon's Dogma. But at the end of the day, to make sure that they stop sliding these things in and Capcom making an announcement for it and people being held accountable, I do love that. You feel me? I do love that because they have to be held accountable. That's just disgusting behavior. That's just disgusting behavior. It's crazy. It's like you pay for your food, but you can't eat the whole thing unless you add an extra portion. Hey, bro, I just want to eat the mashed potatoes. I'm sorry, sir. It's on your plate. I know you bought this plate with the chicken, mashed potatoes, rice, and collard greens, but you can't eat the mashed potatoes. Why not? It's on my plate. Well, sir, the mashed potatoes is DLC. You can get it for $1.99, but I already paid $15 for the plate. I'm sorry, sir. I don't make the rules. $1.99 or you don't get the mashed potatoes. But I like mashed potatoes. Sorry, sir. We also like $1.99. Like, what can you do with that? Like, that's just bro, companies are evil, man. Sometimes we may hate it. And as players, some of us may not get it, but it is a bigger fight that we're fighting. You know what I'm saying? And we may not understand it. Sometimes you guys will probably be like, oh, Rio, you're being dramatic. But I'm being dead serious. In video game form, this is us as players. It may look completely different. This is us marching against companies. Some of you guys may not know how to put it into terms because you're a little younger of the mind, meaning you're a little part-time stupid. It's okay. I'm here to break it down. But this is online marching. It may not seem like much to you. Review bombing, going out of your way to leave bad reviews, talking about these companies, making these videos. This is marching against companies. And you have to do this for companies to change. I know. Dragon's Dogma is one of my favorite series. So to see it get attacked hurts me. But at the same time, it makes it better for more things to come along the way to where we as consumers win. Because, bro, have you guys went to go buy groceries lately? $70 is huge. Doing something with $70 is absolutely insane, bro. You robbing me, bro. So I've already decided if I want to buy gas or enjoy a game of having a hobby to come home to play with my favorite game. And then you want to charge me extra? Nah, I can't get a little hot dog at a 7-Eleven because you want to be greedy and take my $1.99. That's what it is. And sometimes you don't even know what you end up paying for these games. It's insane. But other than that, man, like I said, I don't feel like Dragon's Dogma deserve it. I feel like the devs deserve it. And that's where I stand on this. And I always put consumers and customers over companies. You have some people that can't see it clearly, but without us, there is no company. And we don't owe them anything because they're making our favorite games. They're making our favorite games because they're going to get money from us. So we don't owe them anything at the end of the day. They look to us because we are the most important people, not them. We're the people that's keeping them empowered. We're the people that's keeping the lights on for them. So they have to make us happy. And we can't just sit by and be like, oh, well, it's not that bad. It should be great with how the economy is moving. It should be great because it's a single player game and you shouldn't be charging as much as you're doing for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? We already bumped the price up to where you've made it comfortable for us on goddamn PS5 to pay $70. You've made it comfortable for us for some games where some devs even talking out the side of their necks, talking about some games should be charging $99. That was the GTA dev. That was the guy at GTA saying, for all the work we put in our games, it shouldn't cost $60 to $70. It should be $100. I'm like, bro, you talking out the side of your neck? That's crazy. If the game was about to be 3 hours, shoot, drop it down to 2. Take the tax off. And that's what's crazy to me. So we got to hold these companies accountable, bro. And that's just where I stand with it. You know, as much as I love Dragon's Dogma. You feel me, chat? It's just there. We lit. Did y'all agree? Y'all rocking with what I'm saying? Was I outspoken? Did I misspoke? Did I lock in? You know? Bro, it's crazy. DC Universe already robbed me, bro. I used to pay like so much money for those extra slots to use a new character. Okay, I'm glad I was on the right page with y'all. But yeah, that's lit. That's lit. You feel me, chat? But yeah, we're gonna get that out there. Honestly, right now, the only way to hit these developers' pockets, if you enjoyed Dragon's Dogma, play Dragon's Dogma.
Hunger abusive.
You know?
Yeah, bro.
By the way, you owe everyone in chat $1 for listening to you and $2 for responding to that question.
So stupid, bro. Oh my God. Here's the funny thing though, right? The funny thing is, I feel like if you like Dragon's Dogma, play Dragon's Dogma. You know? I feel like if you want to make these devs be held accountable, you keep doing what you're doing. You know, other than that, it leaves a sour taste in everybody's mouth at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying, chat?